And Show Guardians coming up. Guardians rocking those red jerseys tonight. Tanner Bybee, pride of Mission Vieja, went to Cal State Fullerton, was a fifth-round pick of the Guardians in 2021. He's already in his third big league season. He's been really good recently, 2.25 ERA over his last 7 starts. Meantime, Shohei Otani has 5 leadoff home runs this season. That is the most in all of baseball, including back-to-back games. So a chance, Jerry, to make it 3 consecutive today. If he can homer off Tanner Bybee, and he did take Bybee deep last year at Dodger Stadium.
He did, and he's very well aware of Shohei Otani. So I think he's going to pitch him really carefully to lead off the ball. He might see a first pitch breaking ball. Probably a fastball away, but obviously Shohei Otani, when he gets his pitch, he is not missing it. Light tower power. So I'm hoping the big show goes big fly in that very first AB.
Yeah, first pitch breaking ball shouldn't stop him from swinging. Go out there, just go deep. Just go out there, you get your pitch in your zone you're looking for, you let it fly, put a good swing. And one thing will be interesting today, they can choose not to even pitch. You don't even have to throw a pitch, just like right from the very first. We ever see that? Yep, put them on.
Whether it's Shohei or Mookie or Freddie or Teoscar, it'd be great to give Dustin May a lead there in the bottom of the first inning. Jerry, what are you hoping to see out of Dustin May tonight, coming off a really good outing against the Diamondbacks last time?
Kind of build from his last outing. What I love about Dustin May, understanding where the bullpen's at. Obviously, Yamamoto gave us some lengths. How about back-to-back nights, giving length to this team and allowing the bullpen to rest a little bit. So hopefully Dustin May has that sinker working to complement the slider. And then when you can, 2 strikes elevate, then you can hump up to 98, 99.
He talks about himself. He knows that he has to have that command of the fastball. And has to have a feel. He's talked about in the past when he has struggled, like, I really didn't have any command of my pitch, especially my fastball. When he knows he doesn't have that, then the other pitches seem to be off as well. And then he's pitching from behind. So hopefully he established that.
Well, Nomar, I want to ask one last thing because we see the shot of Progressive Field behind you. What it's like hitting there, because you were so good at Progressive Field. Is it the backdrop there? What is it about that stadium that you really like to hit?
You had a nice backdrop. It was a good environment. You also felt like the ball carried fairly. It was fair to all parts if you get it right. But I thought it was just a very fair ballpark. But it was a nice stadium, and they used to pack it there, and it was loud as well. And it's a great environment.
Great place to play.
All right, Dodgers trying to secure a series win with still one more to go tomorrow. Let's head out to Cleveland and Progressive Field. Joe Davis, Oral Hershiser, gentlemen, take it away.
All right, John, welcome to Tuesday Night Baseball presented by Arco, and welcome to Progressive Field in Cleveland, the middle game of this 3-game series between the Dodgers and the Guardians. We welcome inside Joe Davis, or Hershiser, Kirsten Watson. Early start time if you're in L.A., but you got to be finding a way to get to the TV right away, as Shohei Otani has shown the last 2 days, starting the game with home runs, now 19 this year to lead the major leagues.
He's been fantastic when you think about Shohei and what he has done. The last 28 games, 13 home runs. He's been launching the ball everywhere. Almost a third of his hits over the course of that time have been home runs. When he hits it with these big swings, it goes a long way. The first deck is safe. The second deck is where he hits them.
Had a great start yesterday from Yamamoto. Dustin May is going to try and do the same today, and if he does, it'll be building off of what he did last time.
Yeah, the pitching has been better of late, and Dustin May has been part of that equation. It was really good at the beginning of his year.
Landon, you have now informed me that you know a thing or two about these midges that seem to be swarming the city of Cleveland right now. And of course, lucky for us, we have come at this time. You said you killed about, 120 of them yesterday? What is going on?
There are so many here right now. Apparently we came at, the worst time of year where they all come out. But there are so many all over the place. Yeah, apparently I need to get some dryer sheets or some vinegar or something to kind of push them away a little bit. But yeah, it's just they're everywhere.
Is this one of those things where you obviously just completed your outing in New York? You might be grateful that you're not pitching here in Cleveland over these 3 games?
Yeah, no worrying about being on the mound and having any fly up my nose or anything. So respect to D-May and Yama and Kirsch here to try to battle those guys. But yeah, definitely not upset that we're not having to pitch with the midges around here.
I'll go back to LA. It's fine. I'm good with the facing 2 New York teams, 1 in New York, 1 in LA. You have no issue with that. But coming off of the Mets series, got through 6 innings. I know it's been a focus for you as well as just the rotation to get deeper into the game. What was working well for you and how you were navigating just through the Mets lineup?
Yeah, absolutely. Getting deeper into the game is, of course, just the number one priority. Just trying to be as efficient as we can be, trying to get ahead of hitters more often, but really trying to get strike one, because strike one has just been so huge as you look at the numbers. And so we're just trying to get ahead. And, yeah, the other day, this throw just felt a lot better. The execution felt really good and just felt very confident in what we were doing, and trying to just kind of have the mindset of, if I miss, just immediately what's the adjustment, what do I need to do? And so I was able to kind of get everything going a little bit during the course of the game. I think it was the highest I think I've striked my off speed in general. I know, like, my curveball, slider, and change were all really working. And so, yeah, just felt good trying to get ahead.
Of TV in that house for years. Another payoff. Tap to second. Tag play. They got the tag and a double play. Schneemann tagging the runner going by. And Bybee thinking his lucky stars right there. Just searching and searching and searching. Gets two for the price of one.
That was a really sweet play. There is a lot going on in your baseball clock to get that tag, keep the ball in the glove, then transfer to the hand and throw an accurate throw to first. That is big league.
From the utility man, Daniel Schneemann. And so instead of this inning starting to ravel out of control, he's got two outs, runner at third. And they'll put Otani on intentionally. And, well, you understand why, but you know the backstory of this. Anytime this seems to happen, Mookie Betts tends to come through. Strikeout in the first inning, intentional walk in the second. Lifts the first pitch the other way. Kwan steps back onto the track. It is gone. Sky scraping drive the other way, and Otani's got his 20th. What the Otani, he says. Third consecutive game with a long ball for Shohei Otani.
If you watched Dodger baseball a lot, you knew this ball was gone. Shohei knew it was gone, but the Guardians were surprised. They have not seen in person a left-handed hitter like this year that hits it to left like a right-handed pull hitter. He's blown away on the mound.
How did he do? So that guy's not human. Correct. Well, Otani a year ago hit his 20th home run in game 72. He's hit his 20th in game 55 this year. He hit 54 by season's end. Ball and a strike on Betts.
Beating cancer is a bigger congratulations than pitching in the big leagues. That's fantastic. Now he gets to face Otani.
Right. Yeah, his second major league game. His first one here in Cleveland. Big curveball for a strike on Otani. And even once he had beaten the cancer and he was right on the verge of getting to the major leagues, then his shoulder gave out and he missed pretty much all of last year. But great examples of sticking to it, of perseverance that you'll find. Buzzes Otani, 2-1. Stephen Vogt was saying he just smiles everywhere he is. He's smiling. You can tell he's a guy who is so thankful for every second that he's got. All three on Otani. And he's walked him. Third time Otani's been aboard today. And he's just making sure. That was 4, right?